Hello everyone, Aspirin here, Comic 101. Gonna do a review on the IDW comics. I already did the one number 1. Now we're gonna do one number 2 and number 3. And then I really want to talk about this and show it to you if you haven't read these already. I'm gonna do a fast, quick review on it to show you what's going on. Just give it the story all the way through. Okay, so the last review we already did the part 1. Got the Raphael one. Let's work on part 2. So, part 2, I already know that Raphael saw Casey Jones' father being the shadow of his own son. So Raphael being the crap out of his father. Casey Jones' dad had enough, gets in his car and drives off. And Casey and Raph, becomes buddies. So, back to the lab area with April O'Neil doing her homework. Splinter comes out of nowhere with paper with information about the lab. Splinter senses trouble coming in head as the ninjas comes in to open up the door of security. Those of you who are curious about this is Orokusaki. April looks at the information, knows what's going on, knows they want to make humans into mutants into human-like, turn into army. April saw the reflection of the ninjas. There's something special in the bag that they're carrying. They're trying to kill her. Splinter rushed to the fire alarm. Just call out the alarm for the police to show up to save April. So in the bag, Splinter dives into Rokosaki's face, cuts his eye, drops the bag. So Rokosaki's hurt. Throws the rat all the way down the alley with the bag. Cracks the mutagen all over the ground. Splinter falls into it. And what was inside the bag was the baby turtles. But now they're inside the ooze. Splinter looks over to see Ohab. The alley cat comes in, steals Raphael. And now present day, all talking about the history and if they're gonna find Raphael or not. Back to Casey and Raph. He's getting all ready to go. He wants to have fun. And as you may see, Casey gets his bat and his mask and go out and smash some criminal's face. Which this is the end of part 2. Now we're going to talk about part 3. So Casey and Raph are out bashing the criminal's face, trying to do what's right. Turtle's back in the lair, sparring. And then they go back in time again. As you may see, the baby turtles are back there in the ooze. Raphael and Ohab's Ohab's is kidnapping Raphael. Splinter dives in to save Raphael. As you may see, they're fighting. Splinter gets sliced in the leg. Splinter dives into his eyes, slices his eyes open. Cat runs off. But where's Raphael? So here comes Hirokosaki and his partner coming down the alley. Splinter gathers the turtles together inside it with the ooze, inside the bag. They want to kill a rat. Splinter drags the bag into the sewer. Somehow he misses. And they fall into the sewer, into the ground. And then what you know, they're all getting human form, getting, mutated. And all of a sudden, there are the turtles. They don't start off like baby turtles into, teenagers. They go straight into a teenager's man body. So, present day, the turtles are out there with a red bandana. It's just Donatello, Michelangelo, and Leonardo. But of course, Donatello and Leonardo are actually fighting. Donatello actually not, backing off anything. Donatello actually has an attitude with Leonardo. And Leonardo has to be the pet, the Splinter. I'm not going to try to back up the fight because, they're just trying to argue about if Raphael's alive or is he dead. And what's the point of all this? Of course, back into Casey and Raph. Bumped into some, robbers, so they go after him, beating the crap out of him, and they come across Widow Hobbs. Now let's go to the solo version of Raphael. This is the one I really want to show everyone, if you haven't read it already. Okay, so like I said before, this is the issues for Ninja Turtles after issues 5. And it goes right here. Shows Casey Jones. Looks like he's more grown up, a little bit more. And Raphael are just doing their own thing, being no criminals. Just doing their thing, going, jumping around on the city, so on top of the roof, see if we can find any more criminals to beat up. Then they come across this. Gee. You would think it's a raccoon because of all the bandage and everything, but it's not. Come across over here. Yeah, look again. Who do they look like? Grabbed onto his person's leg, kick him right in the face, but look again. Who do they look like? And then he goes after, about to smack hand the person. Raphael jumps in, start kicking the crap out of him. Yes, people, Bebop and Rocksteady. Yes, Rocksteady. Bebop are inside the new series. And then they're asked by Raphael. And boom! Who's that guy? Or girl, I should say. Well, here's a new character, the fox one, as you may see. And her name is right there. She was like a lab, as they put in like mutagen inside of her. Oh, that's so cute. And now she's slowly becoming friends with Raphael. Slowly. Raphael's gonna take her back to her lab, or lair, I should say. Because just remember, this is part 5, and they actually found Raphael. So they're gonna blindfold her so that she can't find her way to it. So she's like she, rats on him. Raphael picks her over his shoulder and take him to the lair. But Raphael had this weird feeling that, you can't trust her. So he does a little test and throws her off the roof. Giant claws comes out, holds on herself, and she's like all pissed off now. And then, yeah, she's actually a villain. Then she gets away, dropping a smoke bomb on him. She disappears. So back at the hideout, Bebop and Rocksteady and her, they're all pissed off about Raphael. And now Rocksteady wants to get revenge on him because he got his butt kicked. However, Bebop mentioned, he wants to have powers too, like mutant powers. But they've been waiting and requesting to become mutants. He's like, when is it going to happen? When is it going to happen? And of course, a close picture of him right there. And out of nowhere, you hear him, silence! You'll get your turn. When the master wills it. So here's a Roku socket right here. There's his shadow. There's his armor in the background. Sweet picture. Alright, so that's my little review. I hope you'll enjoy it. Please get your hands on these. These are the coolest thing ever. The story is amazing. I love the new story. I just hope Nickelodeon follows it and actually makes it look like this. Yeah, so everyone else, get your hands on these and take care of yourself and happy hunting, everyone. Alright, so here comes eBay. Here's the dude selling it. He's selling for $34.50. I need to read the description on how much you want for the what do you call it, shipping. Now let's blow up the picture, shall we? You got Leatherhead, you got them without the weapons. You don't have the, his cape. It doesn't have any of their belts. He actually puts the weapons in the wrong one. Like that, that's Cape Leo. Where's Cape Leo? Is nowhere in sight. That's Super Shredder, which he's nowhere in sight as well. Ninja Action Michelangelo. which he's nowhere in sight. And Dontel Bent's bull, and I don't know what the heck that is, or what it was, but this is definitely not worth that much money. He believes that this is from 1988 to 89, which he's really not that hard to check. Do not have dates, which they always do. I am no expert, which is obvious,